Global.
Yo, what's going on? My bad.
Oh, you good, you good.
Doug Grub, man.
What's
I
up,
don't really know what to call you, man. Are you a food connoisseur? You a taste tester? What is it, man?
I guess people call me Foodie. That's what they would say. Just it encompasses everything, so we'll go with that.
Okay,
So, yeah.
for sure. So let's start off by like how you started your foodie journey.
So I used to kind of go around trying a bunch of different spots on my regular page, just posting stuff. And then I had like so many people hitting me up asking about it, and then they'd be like, "What was that spot you posted a while back?" Then I made a highlight. That still wasn't enough, and so then I just made a page. I had so many people telling me you should make a page that I finally said, "Why not?" And here we are. So.
For sure. Now, bro, like, how many videos you think you done did, bro? Like, I see probably like over 100 videos.
Oh, I mean, I think video-wise, I'm probably at like 300, because I'm at like about 600 posts. And so right around 300 posts, I started making the face-to-face videos where I'm like showing people eating the food and stuff, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, so I haven't seen like a bad review from you yet, like at a restaurant. Do you give bad reviews?
Oh, apparently people actually say I'm too hard. I have like, out of my 600, I probably have like 30 to 40 that have like 1 star, and for me that's just trash, and then 2 is just straight. A lot of people will say spots that I like don't say it's too high, that I don't like rate high enough, they'll say it's higher or something. But then again, I do have the people that say I rate stuff too high. I try to scope the food out, so like if it looks trash, I'm probably not even gonna go try it. Like,
so how important is presentation to it?
It's like, I mean, like if it tastes good, it tastes good. Like I'm not gonna, if it tastes like a 5, I'm gonna give it 5. But like presentation, everything, like I really would. If it looks trash, it's like you really don't want to eat it. You know, like you're not even really trying to mess with it. So yeah, presentation, that's a big part of food and stuff like that.
Nah, for sure. Now, shit, in the DFW, bro, like, especially, I don't know what area you live in.
I'm downtown.
Okay, you in downtown, but like Arlington, Grand Prairie area, we really don't have like no good soul food spots.
Yeah,
I feel like we missing some. I feel like good food spots in general is like it's the same thing over and over. Now, if you're in this area, the Arlington, Grand Prairie, you know what I'm saying, Cedar Hill, Duncanville area, what's some good restaurants that you would recommend?
So if I'm out here, 'cause I went to high school in Arlington, so I'm pretty familiar. I'm not gonna lie, the best thing you're gonna get is Mexican food. That if you eating out, there's like Pepper's Tacos. They got like these huge burritos, real fire quesadillas. You got like Gilberto's Tacos. But let's say you wanted something different. There's been a couple spots that closed down. So if I would say if you were looking for like soul food, their best bet is just to take the drive, you know, to like Duncanville or DeSoto or Cedar Hill and try one of those spots. Fort Worth is also not too far from y'all. So who was it? McKenzie's is in DeSoto. You got Smokey D's, which is barbecue in Duncanville. You also got a Cajun spot. I can't think of the name. Oh, Thibodeau's. Thibodeau's. That's, you know. So it's a couple spots. You probably Arlington as far as soul food. I mean, there's a spot that a lot of people like. It's trash to me though. So I gotta think of the name. It's that soul food spot. They just Arlington Cajun. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Damien's?
Nah, Arlington. It's a dude name. Arlington Cajun food. They had some Damien. Yeah, Damien's. Was that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Damien's. People tell me that it was trash when I went. If I showed you the picture, you would be like, "What is this?" Like, I would say that's trash. They got 1 star for sure. So yeah, they got 1 for sure.
How do you pick where you going?
So when I first started, it was pretty much I used. Shout out to Dallas Eats if you're on Twitter. Dallas Eats, there's a Twitter page that posts a lot of food. That was kind of what helped me start posting food or finding spots. But now I could be driving, Yelp, Instagram, Twitter, just get that DFW Black Owned Restaurant Facebook group. Find a lot of stuff. And then honestly, now that my page has grown to where it is, for the most part, people hit me up. So I don't really have to look anymore. But when I was starting out, I would just I could be driving and be like, man, that looks good. Let me look it up real quick. See something I like, let's try it out. And so, yeah.
That's dope. Now, shit, Dallas has got like a couple food spots that's like historical. Like, if you come to Dallas, you gotta eat at some of these places. I gotta ask you, like, what's your top? Like, what's your take on these restaurants? And give me an honest verdict on them.
They're pretty. I mean, like, see, if I were to think of like classic like Dallas spots that I just was like told about when I first got here, it'd be stuff like Rudy's, Fuel City, Sweet Georgia Brown. What else? I know Cooley's, Wingsfield Burgers. And I think they definitely got some fire. Like, I would say more or less on like the Sweet Georgia Brown and the Fuel City, that they're a little boosted. They're not.
Yeah. Keep it gangster now.
Yeah, they a little.
Sweet Georgia Brown is boosted as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not. It's a long. I think it's just because people not used to getting soul food or something. I don't know. It'd be greasy. It just. I don't know. Sweet Georgia, and it fucked me up every time I've had Sweet Georgia Brown. My stomach has just been toe up. So, they not good. Fuel City is only good because you drunk. The tacos are solid for sure, but it's one of those, I'm drunk after the club, let's go eat. Like, if I was just trying to get tacos, I'm not pulling up to Fuel City. Wingfields is good. It's a big burger, but it's definitely like a classic burger. Cooley's barbecue, the baked potatoes, they're crazy. So it's a lot of gym, like a lot of the classic spots pretty good. I think most of the gyms, like if I were to tell somebody what you would have to try, I probably wouldn't put really any classic spots. I fuck with Rudy's. It's always a good move, but I wouldn't tell any, like, none of those like classic spots would be on my list if you were asking what you would get in Dallas.
So we made a new list of Dallas restaurants where you have to try. Okay. Like, what's the top 5 spots you gotta hit in Dallas?
Number 1 would be Harris House of Heroes for the wings.
Damn, number 1 for the wings?
Well,
the
like,
wings is good.
The wing, it's just like, because I know for sure that, like, I've tried wings I try wings like every single week, 2-3 times a week. That's like, they're the best wings. For me, I would say if you could book a reservation. Now, some people got mixed feelings about this spot. True Kitchen. It's a new brunch spot in Dallas. Like, they booked until like, to put it in context, it's the beginning of November. They're booked till like February, but they do walk-ins and stuff. To me, the food was fire. But then I would also throw in Bell Sweet Factory. It's a food truck. It's up in Plano, and then they kind of pop up different places. They from New Orleans, so they do soul food, seafood, like lobster, crab, catfish, wings. I definitely say you gotta try them. That's 3. Soul food, I would probably say must try soul food. Soul food gonna depend on what you want, but I'll probably say I would tell people to go to A Taste Away Catering. That's probably my favorite. Yeah, it's off Keast. That's probably my favorite. Probably rock with like the oxtail or something like that. That's probably my favorite soul food. Or Medea's if you go into Fort Worth. But and then probably last but not least, probably do a dessert, so something like either Kessler Bacon Studio or like Cake Bar, something to have them try dessert, something like that, because Dallas don't really have much Chinese food. The chicken joints is hitting, but if I don't know, I wouldn't come for a normal box of chicken if I'm in a new city. So
for sure. Now, do you travel doing what you do?
Yeah. So
what city got the best food to you?
New Orleans.
New
Orleans. Them niggas. and it's crazy because the people here that cook my favorite food are from New Orleans. So like most of my favorite businesses and places, like I think out of that list, I think I had like 2 or 3 people from Louisiana or New Orleans. So I definitely say they got it.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Ain't back there. That's a fact. Though.
Yeah.
I'm from New Orleans.
Okay,
So I tell you
yeah.
all the time. You know.
Yeah.
The food here is just different. It ain't nowhere near the same.
And I be seeing how people, and that's why it be. I feel you though, cause it like I'm originally from California, so Mexican food here is pretty weak to me. But back home, it's 10 times better, and people just they don't get it when I say like this Tex-Mex stuff isn't the same, and so. But yeah, that New Orleans, the seafood, the Cajun, the soul, yeah, New Orleans probably got it for me. So it's a couple spots a couple cities I still gotta go to, but New Orleans so far.
For sure. Now, what's some perks you got from being like the super foodie of Dallas?
Perks. Let me think. I mean, I got some places. I mean, I think the coolest thing probably for me, it blows my mind every time, but being paid to eat. Like, people will pay me to, try the food, post it, stuff like that. But, so that's probably number one, because I think that's just, I would have never imagined that when I first started this. But I think I got like a couple spots that like, when they pretty much giving me like free food for life. And like on some like, no matter when it is, how often, what I want, it could be the most expensive thing in the menu, they got it. And then I get invited to a lot of stuff, events, things like this. Shoot, I'm here, that I wasn't before. So it's opened a lot of doors, put me in a lot of conversations that I wasn't in before. So definitely a lot of stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, where can we see this going like in the next year or two with you?
Okay, so the first thing, once Corona stops, I'm gonna go back to I had it planned out for this summer, but it's gonna be probably early to mid 2021. But we're gonna start doing food events in the Dallas area. As for Dallas, because I'm gonna stop just showing you food, and I'm gonna actually bring out a lot of stuff. So doing different festivals, black owned, maybe a taco fest, just different types of stuff. To bring it out one place. Like I said, I gotta wait a little bit with the COVID stuff. So in the meantime, I'm gonna be doing a lot more traveling, just trying to branch out. And so not only doing Dallas food, and I mainly focus on black owned spots, but it's not just black owned spots, but basically going to different cities, and because I could usually go to a new city and find some food that people that have lived there for years, and they're like, what is this? And so.
Yeah. Like, can we expect a YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, I got a YouTube channel right now. Grubs. It's my normal thing. I've been kind of piling up content so that I could just have like a weekly schedule of posting everything. Cause I got a couple things, but you could definitely. The link is in my Instagram bio. Yeah, it's in my Instagram bio, so that's coming. We got a lot of stuff coming. A lot of stuff I'm gonna be collaborating with a lot of Dallas creatives, basically, is what I'll say. So
okay, for sure. Like, tell us some things that, like, what I'm saying, your average Instagram follower wouldn't know about you.
Average Instagram follower wouldn't know about me. I think the first thing is always that I'm a teacher. I teach second grade, so 7-year-olds, little kids, a lot of people. They're always like, whoa, that's crazy. Wouldn't know about me. There's a lot of stuff that I don't eat as a foodie. So like, I don't eat eggs. I don't eat ranch. I don't do mayo. A lot of stuff that, like.
So how do you damn, how you not eat ranch and mayo and?
So when I was younger, I used to be real fat, and like I lost a lot of weight. I used to eat ranch with everything, and pretty much just programmed into my mind that it was bad for you. So now I can't rock with it. Eggs, my brother messed me up when I was a kid. He used to eat it with ketchup, and we had green ketchup. I don't know if you remember back in the day, they had like green and purple ketchup for like a year time. Some people remember it, and then some people look at me crazy.
I don't remember that, but I do though.
It was like Heinz, like they had like a green one and a purple one. And I just remember my brother begged my people to get us the green one, and they got it. And I just remember watching him put green ketchup on eggs, and it was a wrap. I was like, and that was when I was like 7. So, but the way I get around it, I have people come with me. So like if I have friends come, I have my mom come a lot, just because I know people like to see eggs. They want to see stuff with ranch. Mayo, they'd be all right without mayo. Yeah, I mean, like, you ain't gonna really see that, but.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, anything else, bro?
I would say just check out the page. We're currently doing a giveaway every single week. I mean, I'm giving away stuff from meals to, I done sent out $50 to 2 people. Every week just trying to do different stuff, whether, it's always going to be for the rest of the year, trying to kind of give back. A lot of events on the way. We're going to work around this COVID thing to have some socially distancing events where I could bring out more pop-ups, because I get a lot of people telling me they want to try the food that I'm eating, and it's just a little hard to get to. And yeah, I would definitely check out the page, because me collabing with a lot of these Dallas people, I really want to use my platform to help promote a lot of these other Dallas people that are doing a lot of great things. So, and I got a lot of cool ideas, food things that you may have thought about and just never really took the time to figure out, or questions like who's the best wing, or what's the best chicken, or who got the hottest, whatever. So a lot of stuff coming, so definitely check out the page, and Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that. I'm trying TikTok too, so yeah, check me out.
No, for sure. Now, shit, that was low. We cover a lot of artists and stuff like that. Can we ever see, like, we have some type of show with you featuring like an artist? Yeah, definitely. We could definitely have it. Take our artists out, get some food, chop it up with what they got going on. We do something, put a twist on it, and like I said, I got a lot of ideas. So I know with somebody I'm gonna do a Korean barbecue. Where we cooking the stuff, and that way it'll give us some time to talk. They got stuff to look at, or like the hottest wing challenge. It's a lot of stuff that I want to do. So yeah, definitely want to work with some people, get creative, and link up with my people in Dallas. So. Yeah, that's dope, man. I appreciate you coming out, man. It's a dope interview. Looking forward to catching some more content on your page, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all having me. Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
All right.